along as I try to look for an apartment in downtown Los Angeles. If you're new here, my name is Marsela and I am a software engineer based in Los Angeles, California. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I was looking for a one-bedroom apartment preferably, or a studio, but my restriction with studios is that I need them to have like some separation from kitchen to like the living and bedroom area, because I don't want like my kitchen to be in front of my bed. I'm looking in the downtown Los Angeles area. Los Angeles is huge. There's so many options. I know if I look outside of the downtown LA area, I can find something cheaper and with more space and all this good stuff. But I just really like living downtown. If I wasn't able to find something, I was open to looking out, but I started my search in the downtown area and thankfully I was able to find something. So all the apartments you're going to be seeing are going to be in downtown LA. In terms of price, I was flexible on this, mainly because I've been saving a ton of money on rent for the last 2 or 3 years because I've been living with roommates. The top of my budget is $2,500, but preferably as close to $2,000 per month as possible. I was willing to look at a few options and kind of see what I can get for different amounts. You'll see the things on my wish list. I wanted like an updated building with an updated kitchen and a gym and all the amenities. So that was actually a pretty low budget considering my wish list. But just as a disclaimer, you can find something in LA that's a lot cheaper than that. If even in downtown LA, there's options under $2,000. There's lots of flexibility here. These were my must-haves, and then I have some nice-to-haves. For a studio, I needed to have that separation between bed and kitchen area. An updated kitchen. It doesn't have to be brand spanking new, but it has to be like updated and nice and have lots of storage. I was gonna be paying something over like 2.3K or something like that. I needed to have a gym. That's because if I'm going to be paying that much, I don't want to pay an extra $200 a month to go to a gym. Good lighting or just some sunlight coming in. For my nice to haves, one of them was like a rooftop or some sort of hangout area. Amenities like a pool and a game room were also nice to haves. Last nice to have was that I didn't want a gallery kitchen. I wanted either a kitchen with an island or like an L-shaped kitchen or a U-shaped kitchen. So laundry's in here, door, closet, kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. The place that I saw, they showed me 2 units that kind of fit my requirements. They were both 1-bedroom units. The layouts were exactly the same, except there was a few key differences. One on the 3rd floor, the kitchen island didn't have an overhang. That was a big issue only because I wanted the kitchen island to be the primary place where I would eat. The other big difference was the lighting. So on the 6th floor, there was some natural light in the apartment. It wasn't the best lighting possible. When you compare it to the 3rd floor, all the windows were blocked by the green foliage, which were actually pretty beautiful, just blocks that light from coming in. And the bedroom itself was so dark, and it definitely could be solved with a lot of lamps and just more artificial light. The unit on the 3rd floor had actually been vacant for over 60 days, so it qualified for their rent specials. For that unit, I would get a month for free. So that unit came out to $2,245 a month, which was a big difference compared to the 6th floor unit. The rest of the building was great. It had a really nice gym, a great rooftop and courtyard area, great amenities, really good location for me. Definitely kept it on the list because this building is actually a historic building and they are now converting it to an apartment building. The units had so much character. I loved the floors, the ceilings were super tall, and they did a really good job with the kitchen finishes. They went for that luxurious feel. All the units had these gorgeous huge windows that were pretty original to the building, and I liked pretty much everything about the finishes of the building. Also had a gorgeous rooftop. It had a wonderful gym, pretty small, but it had all the components that I need, like a squat rack, some free weights. It was on the roof too, so you had a wonderful view while you were working out. Tour guide said that the building is pretty social, so they have social events on the roof all the time. There was some problems with the building. So first, the units hadn't all been finished. That's kind of problematic because if they start doing construction on like the unit above me or like below me or next to me, you know, that's gonna be noisy and annoying to deal with. Second, I just didn't really get a great vibe from the tour guide or the people I met at the building. Kept telling him I want to stay under 2,500. Keep in mind, I'd already looked at the website, I'd already seen what they had available, and I knew they had units that fell under that price. There was even units on the website that were 2,200. In addition, they also advertised a rent special on their website, so I figured for some of the more expensive units with the rent special, they'd fall under my budget. When I get there though, he starts showing me units, and he starts with one unit that was $2,800, including the special. Sure, the unit was gorgeous, I loved it, but it was just simply out of my budget, and I kind of made that clear. And then actually when I mentioned to him that I'd seen the website on the units they have listed, he was like, oh, like he kind of felt like he got caught a little bit. I know that they're trying to sell something, but it gave me a bad vibe for the people that I'm gonna be dealing with. But let me tell you, I freaking loved those finishes. Even considered the studio, which was the one that was 2,500. Was a loft building, and I knew from the pictures online it wasn't updated, so it didn't have the updated kitchen, but I figured let's just see what's out there. I was actually kind of shocked at how much I liked it. The one unit that I did love in this building was on the top floor, or maybe the second to the top floor, and it had windows on 3 of the 4 walls or sides of the building. It was gorgeous. There was one wall just straight of windows. The light was just so beautiful. There was a ton of space. The building is a historic building again, so they had to keep some elements of it. Like there's like some really cool flooring. The price point was also good. I think the unit that I really wanted was $2,350. Actually really loved this building. If it wasn't for a few things. I didn't like that the kitchen was black. All the cabinets were black. It felt very dark. Not my favorite, but I was okay. I was willing to work with it. The one thing I wasn't willing to work with was the bathroom sink. I just felt like it looked like a sink that would belong in like a gas station bathroom in the middle of nowhere on like Route 66. Last thing to note is the building is pretty old, so obviously it doesn't have like the amenities of like a rooftop, you know, all the nice things that all these new buildings offer. This building didn't have a gym. It also didn't have a like lobby or a security person there. That's kind of a must-have for me living alone in downtown LA. I would want like some concierge person or somebody at the front door just to make sure. And all the other buildings that I'm talking about here did have that. So the last thing is that this building was the only building that didn't have a washer dryer in unit. 1 washing machine and 1 dryer on each floor. I haven't lived without a washer dryer in unit since my sophomore year of college, so I just didn't want to downgrade.
Hey boy with the pretty face, can't stop the neon colors now. Oh, yeah, it's a trend.
So building number 4 is a newer building, nice updated apartments, really nice amenities with the gym, the rooftop, the finishes of the building security, plenty of space, I think almost 800 square feet, which is really nice. The only unit that I could tour, which would be the only unit I could apply to, was a little bit over my budget, and that was really the only red flag. Building number 5 is a pretty new building. I loved the finishes in this building. I love the kitchen. I love the countertops, the white cabinets, had the French door fridge, updated appliances. Bar area had a nice ledge where you could put chairs so you can eat there. This one even had a balcony. It had wonderful light in the unit. The bedroom had a beautiful walk-in closet. There was a washer dryer in unit. Yeah, there wasn't much I could complain about with this building. The building itself was new, so it had a wonderful gym, a great rooftop area, great pool area, and to top it all off, the building had a lease special going on where you got 6 weeks free and you also got $1,000 off. The actual unit itself at its original price was out of my budget, of course. It was a little bit over $2,500, but with the rent specials, it came out to under $2,200. It was like one of the cheapest units I'd seen, and it had everything I wanted. I actually applied for this unit literally the day I saw it. I applied, and then a week later I got accepted, and that's gonna be my new apartment. I'm so beyond excited. I'm gonna be moving there at the beginning of August. I got super lucky to find the rent special. That actually happened at my current building too. This building was brand new. I think they give out these very generous rent specials because they want the building units to fill up rather than have a bunch of empty units. They'd rather have somebody in there paying a little less. They're still generating income from, if that makes sense. So I got lucky in this building to get a pretty cheap price for what it is now. And that's why I can't afford the 1 bedrooms in this building. They go for like over $3,000 for like 600 square feet, which is insane. But yeah, I got super lucky in that building too because I think it's way underpriced right now because it's new and they're just trying to fill up. Stay tuned for obviously like moving vlogs, you know, furniture updates, just like all the fun stuff. That's gonna be it for this video though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited for all the moving content that I'll be making soon, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!